Hey Clint, Illuminati, how's it going, everybody? Waylon, good to see you. Got a new notebook there, just finished. Yeah, lots of fun stuff to talk about today. Sales everywhere. uh, pluses and minuses. Thank you, Adventure 50. Yeah, we can jump into that. And if Flightanium happens to be watching, this is not a live. Yeah, exactly. Sales when none of us can afford them right now. We're all buying Christmas stuff. This is not a bashing live. If Flightanium's watching, this is my daily live, just so everybody knows. So I was on the page for the arcade light, and there was the arcade light, and then they had one next to it, and it said on sale. So it wasn't on the garage sale page, but apparently it meant that it was garage sale item. But the last email I got was very, very condescending, and I just let them know that. Hi, Kathleen. I admit to when I'm wrong. I admit I did not know that was the deal, but I also did not think that that applied to things that would be sent broken. So now that I've got my long rant out in that video, and hey Neil, hope you're doing good today. So a couple things. One, I decided to put out for the live today companies that have always done me right, and I know have done other people right. Yeah, Mr. Mouse. Devo, I've seen Lefty warranty fix knives for people and things like that. Jack Wolf, Ben's a great guy. I've seen him hop into people's lives when they had a bad item, and he just replaced it, no questions asked. Traditional pocket knives, definitely honor their stuff. Concept, I've always had a great relationship with. Tempest, Casey, he always will make things right. He said he will never let somebody go with a broken knife. And not only that, I consider these people my friends. Definitely my friends. I just posted it, Illuminati. I was pretty upset. It takes a lot to get me unhappy. Stuffed with turkey company lunch. Nice. That is nice. But there's basically two things to really make me angry, and that is to lie to my face like I'm dumb, which they did not do. They didn't. The other thing that really, really gets on my nerves is, sorry, my charger is being a pain. I don't like people talking down to me. I don't talk down to people, and I do not tolerate disrespect like that. But I was totally talked down to a lot in that email. And furthermore, not 2 minutes after that email was sent, that was very condescending, they removed all my discount codes for you guys and my links that would help benefit. So their reaction to me being upset about one item, when I've got a dozen videos out there promoting stuff that has been good, is to take away discount links for you guys, take away, my incentive programs. And I don't really care. I don't make much off the share a sale stuff. I really don't. Most stuff comes out of my pocket unless it is sent from a company. And a lot of times then I will forward it on to another reviewer, or I will use it for a giveaway or something. I was upset because I'd spent $70, and for me, That's another knife to review for you guys. And I put the money in them thinking it was going to be good. But their response to me saying that I was soured, I literally said, I'm kind of soured by this whole experience. Their thought was to talk down to me, take the links away, and see if I learned my lesson. But here's the thing, I'm not an advertiser. I am not whatever they call the people on social media. No, I'm a content creator, and I will tell you if I like it or not. I review it so that people can see if something's good, and and then many companies have asked me. Actually, I've had the owner of Concept ask me, "What would you do if you were going to improve this knife?" The companies like that feedback because then they hear what people want, and then they give people what they want, and it's great. Um, yeah, and the best way to help get that out, guys, is if you just leave a comment on that little bit of a rant video. Um, and like I said, if they apologize to me and want to make it right, I will make a follow-up video that says we have worked it out and everything. Hey, Matt. No, Flightanium is owned by Blade HQ, though. It doesn't mean, you know, I don't believe in forever done with things. I believe in second chances. But the way that email was worded, when it literally said, help us understand how you don't understand how there's no return policy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bluminati. Hey, Steve, what's up? So there's big companies, there's small companies that I've worked with. And as I've said before to you guys, when I review a knife or I really promote a knife, I also am standing behind the customer service. Rosecraft, I stand behind them. They stand behind their stuff. Traditional Pocket Knives does. Jack Wolf is always on it if there's an issue. Devo, Tempest, Concept, they've all done me good. If I've had an issue, CJRB, I one time had an issue with a secondary lock that broke. They said, no problem. They sent me a label. I sent the knife back. They sent me a brand new knife, no question. You know, I figured that's how it's going to be. There's going to be broken items or items that fail at some point. Just the way mass production works. There's going to be one that doesn't work. But it's how you respond to that broken item. It is how I'm going to promote you. They've sent me items for giveaways. I've bought half a dozen knives from them. This one item was enough for them to say, we don't want to work with you, period. We're canceling your discounts or the discounts for your followers. We're canceling your collab stuff. Nothing more. And I think it was because I told them that I am good. I was like, hey, good or bad, I'm going to make a video. Do you want to make it right? And they were like, who are you? Well, actually, at first, they said that they never asked me for reviews. They've never done anything. You have to apply and be approved. And, well, I was, and I have. I can't believe it got so out of hand so fast. And like I said, if they're listening, this live isn't to just bash them. This is my daily live video. But it is something to talk about. And before I even made the video, the first thing I did was I went to Lefty, I went to KC, I went to DBD, I went to, Kodiak, I went to all the guys and said, am I in the wrong here? And they all said no. Yeah, they bought Arcform, and now they're going to release all the Arcform stuff as Flightanium, which I was going to be excited about. I'm not now. Yeah. Hi, Manu, if I said that correctly. Um, I just think it's crazy how much promotion I've done for them and thinking they had great products. And then this one, they're like, oh, F you if you're going to say it went bad. I'm like, well, if the customer service had went much better, it would have been a whole different story. You want us to jump them? Nah, if you want to jump in the comments on my video about it, I would appreciate the support. Yeah, they all just want to drive that Lamborghini. I better watch out because remember, I've had sprinkles in my videos for years, since the beginning. I better not get a lawsuit about sprinkles. Furthermore, they're owned by, I don't know how much they interact with each other, but I'm still open to talking to somebody at Flightanium and working it out. Oh, awesome, Brian. I hope you have an amazing night. Hey, Burkles. And you guys know me, I'm fairly laid back, I think, and easygoing. So, but yeah, talking down to me is the quickest way to lose my respect. And I hope if they're in here, they can comment and say, hey, we'll talk to somebody else through email because I'm done talking to that lady. So I thought today the knives I'd have out would be by companies that have done nothing but help the community. Lefty Reviews, he makes knives, he listens to what we want. Whether we can afford all the awesome stuff or not is a different story. Whether it's Jack Wolf and we can afford it all or not, it's a different story. But they stand by their products. It's like Tempest, Concept, TPK. There's stuff I want from all of them that I can't afford, but there's some stuff I can or stuff I save up for because I know they're gonna honor it. So yeah, I'm just thoroughly disappointed. But on another note, looks like, Casey's Tornadoes will be coming in soon. We might be a month out still, but I'm stoked to find that out. New Devo's coming out. There's so many knives coming out, guys, I can't keep track of, and I certainly don't have the money for it all. Which was very important, and that sounds like whoever wrote that email clearly didn't know what they were doing. Hey, I appreciate that, Mr. Mouse. That's the whole thing. I was going to take pride in showing you guys a good product, and I want a good product that I can go work with. I know what is hard use, what is not hard use, what is carry, what is not hard, what is I know how these things work. And not yet, Adventure 50. I don't want to be misquoted. I thought it roughly 150, let's just say, give or take some. I know it's under 200. Yeah. Thank you, Bluminati. Exactly, Shay. And I owned up for my part saying I didn't realize that was a non-returnable item, but as I'd stated, you can see the return label was already ripped off this. And I opened the box, and this is how it came out. Like, it didn't have anything. Have a good one, Robert. Hey, Barbarian, good to see you. Oh, yeah. Um, so, and if their response is that they want to, you know, cut all discounts for, people who follow me, or, well, I mean, you can get them elsewhere, but, um, like that's going to bother me. Like, okay, I had like made $2. That's not even close enough to get me to change my truth. um, so I'm just gonna, stick by stuff. Yes, exactly. It obviously was sent back to them as not working, and 2 months, double fist bumps. I'm picking up some more sprinkles. We're gonna have some more sprinkles. Uh, we're gonna do a holiday giveaway that's gonna be extremely kick-ass. There will not be a Flightanium item in there. I promise. I've got one item. I'm working on the second. Um, but I just can't believe that they chose to go cancel all that stuff. Um, they obviously don't realize the power of the community. That's what my guess is. Because you know what? If somebody did you guys wrong, I would be like, oh man, we should talk about that, Robin. Or if another reviewer had like that happen to their channel, I would go there and show them some solidarity, because that $70 could have been a knife that was good that I could have reviewed. And I didn't even bring up their name until they basically pushed me away. Because I've had this for 3 weeks, going back and forth with them, and I wasn't saying any names until I was going to get it resolved. Because I didn't want to bash somebody over maybe an accident, right? So I thought I was doing everything right. And I guess not. So, Adventure Man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to take that loss. One less thing I get a review. One more thing I gotta not have money for. They don't respect the community. They own Flightanium. I don't know how much they have crossover. But I thought it was just extremely petty that as soon as she sent me that negative email, she canceled all my codes and links to share to people. I mean, I just feel like that was even more petty. And exactly, like, people have bad days, but this was just flat out talking to me like I was a child. Flightanium, they did me dirty. So I guess I'm gonna eat that $70, and I'll just have to work other ways to find something else to review, or I'm just gonna focus on trying to get something cool for the giveaway. And there's plenty of products out there I can keep reviewing. I just wish they could have been professional with me. People can USA 10. There you go, everybody. Burkles, knives, Cerakote, USA 10, get you 10% off. A member of the community. Who's in the community? TPK's in the community. Concept is definitely in the community. They're keeping their ears out to what people like and stuff. They're a pretty big company, I'd say, and they're still driven. Obviously Lefty and Casey, Jack Wolf, definitely. They follow the community big time. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Shay's got some interviews. He's got the Burkles interview. Be sure to follow Shay and Burkles and everybody else on here that has a channel. Yeah, I've never talked to or met myself. but I also haven't reached out. So, but I see them in all those lives. They're paying attention to what the community wants. I've seen them upgrade the knives they had. Maybe they didn't change the model, but they upgraded it to what people were wanting. Yeah, they're in a lot of them. Um, you know, Geo pops in people's lives. And I'll tell you what, and you guys know I'm not the world's largest fan of a certain company, but I can guarantee you, I have seen that Kaiser's been in people's lives and they just stay quiet to see what's going on. Um, so, I mean, I'm not going to run out of stuff to review. I'm just disappointed. There you go, Blind Woo. Brian Winters. Hey, D Kong. Hope it's going amazing for you today. Um, Talking about bad customer service. But Brian Winters makes some of the most innovative stuff, cool stuff. Anytime I shoot a DM or just like comment on a story, he replies back. Nicest guy. Do I expect Brian Winters to send me a winter blade anytime soon? No. He's just a nice guy and he's in the community. He's trying to be very innovative and give us, show people what can be done. Very cool. But and honestly, the community drives everything. And that's why, even myself and my friends that do reviews, matter of fact, I was looking up reviews on a knife just yesterday. It's an older model by a designer I love and respect, but I knew it had been out a while and I didn't know how big it was or what, if I could flick the fuller or something. So what I did is I went and watched 3 different reviews of the knife. And that decided my decision that I am going to get it. But no, these aren't winter knives. No. Okay, so awesome. I want to drive up there one day. You're like 4 hours away? Cool. But like Remet, for example, they're in the community and they have budget knives. Concept, they have their budget line. I just did a video earlier today about how awesome the sorry guys, I got a little mess here of supplies. How awesome this was. The Gideon. Posted that today. Long form. I posted 2 long forms today. And a short. What's the bottom left? Sure. This is the traditional pocket knives. Kentucky Holler Jack. This is in ultraviolet. They have like 8 different colorways. And 154 cm blade steel. Very sharp. It's actually on sale right now. Man, it has great sound and action. I really like it. What's up, Bless? I am so excited for those prototypes. I can't wait. Exactly. Great customer service, too. They pay attention to the community a lot. I'll say that. No worries, man. Let me scroll down. People are next. Oof. But you know what? I'm here. I'm working on some new notebooks. If anybody's interested in notebooks, I got awesome people in this community like you guys. Kathleen sent like 2 pounds of stickers so that we have awesome stickers for giveaways. Um, we can't go wrong. You guys are awesome. And I had a bad experience with a company and they decided to go the exact opposite route of what I would have done. Whatever. Um, and honestly, you guys, like out of all the Devo knives I've checked out, whether I can afford them or not, God, this nip is one of my favorites. I love little slicers. Aluminum. And about your beef. I never got a response on your email? Wow. That's right. I can put it elsewhere. Hey, this community's great. Trust me. And I hope that other people have the same feeling. Like, I look forward to these lives and checking in with you guys and hanging out. And, my DMs on Instagram are always open. I need to get back to somebody right now. I know. Yeah. So, no worries on that. You can always reach out to people in the community and you can trust them. Hey, same here. Same here. I talk to a lot of people, in DMs and stuff like that. And, there's like no gatekeeping here. Like Casey, Lefty, Tri-State, I have messaged all of them for just advice. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Can you give me an honest critique? I won't get upset. And, they're there. They're honest, but it's awesome. And, and I even went to them before the whole ordeal and was like, well, am I in the wrong? What do you guys think? And they all had my back. So that's good to know that I'm not wrong. And I've got people that will stand behind me. But, oh yeah, definitely. Well, my phone don't have much battery. I've been trying to get all this stuff filmed today. And yeah, Adventure 50. For me, it started. They happened to pop into my live one day, and I was talking about how much I liked the beef, and then we did some stuff together, and I can't believe how petty they got so quick. How dare you tell people that you got a bad product? I'm like, well, if my job is to make you look amazing, then it's gonna, you're gonna have to pay me. Yeah, that's exactly what I need for Christmas. I have this Anker that doesn't work very often, and it also is it's on recall. But I don't have the money for a new one. Thank you, Kathleen. Same Bluminati. I do the same thing. Well, that's the thing. I don't sleep very well at night, but man, I could take a nap like I wouldn't believe. um, and another great company that I didn't pull out, Rosecraft. Another great company. They honor their products. That's right. Old man style. What is it like? Who was it? I haven't talked to him about it in a while, but like Rodney Dangerfield, like I want to go out taking a nap, sipping on a drink. I gets no respect. Now I got to go watch some of his movies, man. Break out Caddyshack or something. Yeah. First of all, they're the ones who sent it to me that way. It's not like it's my fault. But like, let me ask this question, because this is what a friend brought up to me who isn't into knives. As a person who would casually buy a knife, say they saw it, they thought the colors were cool, they'll need it for whatever. Say they were like, here, we're going to send you a part, just take it apart and put it in. Like, do you expect them to have the tools or the comfort of opening up the sharp object to change parts? Um, I will say this: there's this really awesome company called Jin where they send you a disassembled knife and you put it together. I've done like 3 of them. Um, they're fun to do with kids and stuff like that. They make G10 safe blades or real blades. Um, and I posted the videos of me putting them together. And I get a lot of DMs on TikTok of people that have bought those kits and watch my video, and they either say, hey, thanks for having that video so I could see where I was having trouble, or they're like, hey, I'm kind of stuck. What should I do next? So I think that definitely plays a part, and I'm really happy I did those videos. So I'm probably going to buy some of the more of those gins and put them together just because I find it fun, and if people find it enjoying and relaxing, that's a win-win. Nice. Oh yeah, Andrew Dice Clay. He's still alive, isn't he? And I might, I've talked to a few people there and they've been polite. And I'll put it this way. I worked with a guy named Josh from Flytanium. He's the one in all the videos. He's always been super encouraging of my channel, super polite, the one who always worked with me on products. He knew how much I love the beef. The person I spoke to through the customer service part, and I even pulled the Karen, was like, let me please speak with somebody else. And that somebody else, her name was Amanda, and she's the one who basically talked to me like I was a 4-year-old. So yeah. Shadow Company, what's up? What's funny? Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably how it always goes. Like I loved Richard Pryor when I was like 10. My parents let me watch anything at any age. So I was watching Richard Pryor at a young age, and I probably didn't get most of the jokes. But if you go back now, like they're pretty offensive. Oh, I never thought about that, but now that you say Jelly Roll looks like Andrew Dice Clay, oh my gosh! Like if Andrew Dice Clay had face tattoos. Oh, The Toy! I loved that movie. I watched that like a million times. Oh yeah, yeah. No. Oh, George Carlin. Yeah, dude. Even just going back to Chris Rock, like man, that was some good stuff. But I always thought Richard Pryor was hilarious. Yeah, in the toy, like, that was so funny. Hey, B Shady. He had that dirt bike, that super wheel, all the toys. You want to know something interesting? The kid that was in the movie The Toy, I read he became an adult actor. That's weird to think about. And it makes me feel old. Dad channels, trust me. This one here, this is crystallized titanium. So what I think they do is, and I could be wrong, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they anodize the titanium and then they heat it up to a crazy level, and it kind of breaks into parts and makes this, well, what we see here. It's kind of becoming a big thing on a lot of knives right now, is the crystal tie, and I'm here for it. Yeah. Hey, Dwayne, I'm definitely all about the crystal titanium. I don't need the carbon fiber. I don't need, whatever. Just give me crystal titanium all the time. You know what's awesome that will be here next week? I believe it's going to show up on Monday, so hopefully I'll be able to get a video out right away. The new Jack Wolf will be here. He has a fixed blade coming out that is a clip point. Apparently it is a Melissa Backwoods type design. Hello. I got a few minutes left of this phone. Yeah, I need an Anker affiliate. I need more chargers. My phones never make it because when I film, I set everything like super high res, high screen, bright light. And then I don't turn it back down till the end of the day because I get forgetful. And it drains my battery. So then I've got to charge my charger, which drains my charger. I just need either a really good charger or two chargers. Yeah, I don't have that one. I gifted it to somebody. They have re-released it in multiple colors now, though, and you can go to, oh, geez, what is it? mydropbear.com, and you can order the Lego knives anywhere. I was thinking about ordering another one or two. They're pretty good price. I mean, for being fun and things like that. I did find out that they are not licensed, though, because TikTok shut all my videos down of it because they didn't license the rights. So, but that's fine. It's Jin, Jin, and they've got like 6 different things you can choose from, models. And some of them you can pick a G10 non-sharp blade if it's for a kid, and you can pick an actual blade for yourself. They sell on Amazon. If you just type in JIN knives on Amazon, it'll pop up with all their stuff, and they run like $25 to $40 depending which kit you want. It comes with the oil, with springs. If you're doing a button lock, it comes with everything you will need. It comes with multiple hanks to, if you put too much oil on, you can wipe it off. They're on bearings. Oh, they're great gift, yeah. And they're fun, and they have some that look more kid-like and less knife-like, and they have some that look like knives, but they're still safe. And they've been a great company. I've posted videos and shared with them, and they're super friendly people. Yeah, they do. They've sent kits out to guys in the community, hey, Kevin Smith and Knives. Hope you're having an awesome day. So they're definitely supporters of the community and, things like that. So they've sent me two, and I think I've bought two kits as well. They're just fun. And, once you've got it put together, it's like D2 steel. It's an actual working knife. So, yeah. And it's not like the first one I put together, I think it took an hour. And then I think it took like less than half an hour on all the others just because I figured it out. But even if you're just trying to learn how to work the internals of a knife, just because, growing in the knife community, you want to know more, or you want to start modding or changing scales, those knives are not done any differently than a real knife is. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Damascus can be hard to tell sometimes. And anytime they approach me or it's like, crazy fixed blades, I just steer clear. But yeah, so that's one of the first things that really helped me get comfortable taking knives apart, honestly. um, so yeah, I highly recommend that company, and I'm not getting any kickback off that. I don't need any. I just think they're great and something to do to pass the weekend. Oh, I've seen those on like TikTok. It's always Kershaw, Benchmade, and Microtech fakes. They're like, get an amazing deal on this Benchmade, and then it's $20, and they say it's D2. Awesome, Shay. You should make a video while you do it. Edit it together. That'd be cool. All right, so my phone is at like 9%. Yeah, I bet they weren't the best. You need to get your hands on a Jackwolf. I haven't even had the chance to handle one, but monitor. Oh, definitely. And those ones that sold out really fast at first, some of the smaller companies, they still have them for sale. They're much, more in that budget friendly range, and I think he's going to keep doing some. So I think that's cool. But my phone's about to die, and I know KC will probably go live at some point, and I like hopping on and watching that. So I'm gonna charge my phone. I'll catch you guys in all the other chats. And oh, really? Okay, I got to hear what they said to you. Thanks for stopping in, B Shady. Person responsible has been punished. We'll see. All right. You guys have an amazing day. If there is more updates, I will give you the updates. You guys have an amazing night. I'll talk to you later.